guys, I'm Craig Jordan, and it is August 14th, 2019, and I'm going to read to you what I call the 8 steps of acting. I'm here at Starbucks, it's a little loud, sorry. This is what I put when I put pen to paper on March 18th of this year, 2019. When I finally literally put it all into writing of what I consider my, and it is my unique technique, but obviously there's inspiration from others. Every teacher is a student at some point. So I was a student of Ivana Chubbuck, Margie Haber, who in turn drew their techniques from the gurus like Chekhov and Stanislavski, Meisner, Strasberg, all those greats, who all had unique styles and techniques, going back over a century and originating on stage, but now we're applying this to film and TV acting. So step 1 is, I say, is intent and want. That is, what many teachers will say is a scene objective or an overall objective of a character. What you want generally from another character, and what your values and goals are. So kind of honing in and figuring out your character's intent and want. That's usually what I work on first when given a script. That's my first step. You don't have to do these in the order I'm giving you these 8 steps also, by the way. You don't, you gotta kind of find what works for you. Number 2, I say, is a history of the character. That's, the previous events, memories, experiences that mold who this person is and affects their daily life, their thoughts, their routines. History is number 2, the person's unique story, the events of their life. Number 3, what is the relationship of your character to anyone else in the scene? Number 4, what are the inner thoughts of the character? Is the images, the ideas, the songs, anything that you think of, just like as we all do at any given time, what you daydream about, what songs get stuck in your head, all the inner thoughts, just everything going on, up there. Number 5, these the next 4 steps are going to be a little more complex with sub-steps within them. Number 5 I call style, and this involves speech, which the pattern, the pace that a character, whether they're a real life person you're portraying or an original creation, their style of speech. Again, I said the pattern, the pace, any accents and dialects. Next sub-step, posture. Does the character have any disabilities? Anything about the way they move? So, sub-step A, speech. Sub-step B, posture. C, social status. This can involve, anything down to to quirks and habits, their style of dress, their level of education, where this person falls in the social class spectrum. So class status, intellect. So those are the 3 major sub-steps, or speech, posture, and social status. When I say the style of the character. So again, everything involving the way they dress, any impediments, any disabilities, any specific style of talking or moving, accents, quirks, all that. Everything about this can be considered. Step 5, the style, the character's style. Step 6, as I call sensory work. Everything related to the senses that can affect a character in a given scene or throughout a play, film, or TV series. What I'm going to break it down to some sub-steps also. Sub-step A, physical feelings, what they're literally physically experiencing. Cold, hot, tired, drunk. And then drunk, that's a good segue into emotions. Angry, fearful, sad, scared, nervous, pain. Are they conflicted about something? Next sub-step, time and place. Where are you? Who are you with in this scene? What is happening? You break down the 5, the who, what, when, where, and why. Who are you with? What is happening to you? What is happening around you? When, what time period, and what time of day are the events happening? Is it day? Is it night? Outside? Inside? Where exactly are you? And what happened before this? What many acting teachers call the moment before. What happened right before the action in the scene, or where we find you when at any given time and place in the script, that when you open that page, what has happened before that, both going back to an earlier step, what's happened in the character's life, and what has happened right before this specific moment in time. Step 7, what I call is an and or, because this is getting into specific emotional places. Different things work for different actors. Some teachers, will rigidly stand by substitution, meaning you have to come up with a memory, an emotional memory from your life, and literally use someone from your own life to substitute, kind of stand in for the other person or persons in the scene. And then some other teachers will swear against that and say, no, that doesn't work. Like the Meisner technique says you have to be, present in the moment. You can't go back to the past of your life. You have to behave as if it's happening right here, right now, actually happening to you. And then, people argue back and forth of what works, what takes people out, what brings people in, what's the most emotionally honest. So I say whatever works, right? Whatever gets you there. So number 7, I say substitution or imagination. You can imagine this circumstance and build the honest emotions and circumstances of the scene by imagining, this is really happening to you. Okay, now, as if, what would I do, if I were in this situation? And some actors find that very effective, just using their own imagination and supposing that they are in this fictitious circumstance. Others use substitution, which is going back into your own history, your own past, and or present even, and finding the person that you need something from that can properly elicit the necessary emotions in the scene and keep it real and fresh and honest. So that is step 7. Step 8, possibly the most important, and for film acting, excuse me 1 second, and most important for the close-up, relaxation. Step 8 is relaxation. You got to throw it all away when those cameras are rolling, especially when they're coming in for the close-up. You got to let all the muscles in your body and in your face relax and trust all the work you've done up until this point. Trust your preparation, trust your emotions, trust the physicality that you're going to bring into the scene, but keep that face still and relaxed, and send all the power through the eyes, which I'm really not showing you right now because I haven't put on my makeup today. Just feeling a bit tired, hence I'm at Starbucks. So there you have it, guys. I'm Craig Jordan, and those are the 8 steps of acting. You're welcome.